Y'all, today was a regular day. Today is Saturday, I think October 5th, 2024. Today marks the day I had a phone call this morning that really changed my perspective and changed my life in a way. I was getting ready to go to work. I was actually at work and I was sitting there for a while. About 2 hours into the shift, I get a call from one of my cousins. And I answered the phone and he asked, have I talked to one of my aunts? And I haven't. And he says one of my aunts are at my grandfather's house. And of course, instantly I ask, is everything okay? And he tells me he doesn't know. And that's automatically a bad sign in general. When you get that one phone call, have you talked to this person? Like, is everything okay with this person? So I instantly had called one of my aunts, and she tells me on the phone that my grandfather he's had a heart attack. She's at the house. The ambulance is at the damn front door. I see that shit on the Ring camera, because right even before I called, I'm waking up and I'm seeing my messages on my phone. The Ring camera itself, I'm seeing notifications from it, and the first one I press, it shows me like a 5-minute video prior that there was an ambulance literally outside of the house in the front driveway. Y'all, when I tell you, heart fucking dropped today, man. My life has literally been changed from this one instance, because I don't know if my grandfather, who I love so much, like literally if my life is split between 50-50, my life is my mom and my life is my grandfather, that is all that matters to me. Genuinely, on a personal basis, that's all that matters to me. And once I found that out, I instantly started crying. I left work. Went home. I had to pack my bags. Had to make sure I grabbed some clothes, because in my head, I'm here to stay. I don't care what's going on, but I had to get my work computer and everything. When I say I'm getting all my shit, because when I come here, I'm staying here and make sure he's all good. So the whole ride here, I talked to my family. They said he's gonna be at the hospital. And he said he's gonna be at the hospital and everything, and just the whole ride is an hour away from Huntsville to Florence. And when I say my heart has literally been on my ass for a whole hour, and like almost an hour and a half, because I don't know the situation. I know my grandfather's had a heart attack, but what's the severity? And then I found out he actually went through surgery. So now I was thinking the utmost worst about everything. But once I ended up getting to the hospital, they told me the surgery went well, that he's okay, he's in good spirit, because I started to get a understanding that he's been talking. So that's always a good sign, especially when you're talking. And I was just so fucking nervous. And I'm really just making this video to share that you need to pray. You need to pray. You need to pray. You have to pray. Because I've been praying to my grandmother that passed away when I was little. I've been praying to her. I've been praying to God. I'm just like, please, Lord, let me be there for him. Please let him be okay. Please just let him be okay. Because this is my whole world, and my whole world was almost really just crumbling apart just this morning. And it's so crazy how life can just happen like that. It's just a regular day, but my earth just shattered. It's getting put back together right now, but my earth literally just fucking shattered in the span of 2 hours ago. And when I was praying to my grandmother and to the Lord, when I was praying to him, I work on the weekend, so I always work. And I started feeling bad because before I started working on the weekends as well, I was always spending time with my grandfather. Like every other week, I would see him for the weekends, and I would be with him, and we would always have something to do, or at least plan something, even if it's just go to the movies, just something so we could put eyes on each other and we could just be with each other. And me having this weekend job, it actually started to fuck up that for me and him, because now it's not about me and him spending time. It's about when can we apply time together, when do our schedules fit. And it never used to be like that, and I used to really start to resent that shit, because it's like this is really hurting me in the long run, because I'm taking time away from my grandfather, who I genuinely want to be with, to go to fucking work so I can pay for some shit. And it really started to upset my soul. But once this whole situation happened, I made a promise. I told the Lord that too. I'm like, if you just make him okay and just let him be okay, I will stop working. I will get back into the habits of me and him being together on the weekends, because I just felt so bad, because I didn't even know if this was my own last time talking to my grandfather, which was yesterday afternoon on the phone. Was that really my last time fucking talking to him? And man, my heart was just fucked up, man. My heart and my soul was just, it was just over with today. Like I've cried so many tears. I've cried more tears today than I have since I've been a fucking grown man. Honestly, combined today just equaled out damn near my childhood as well. You have to pray, y'all. And I guess I can say I'm a firm believer, and you need to pray, not even when shit is going bad and shit hit the fan. You need to real deal pray. And if you pray and you genuinely mean it, I would almost say I'm driving. Have something that you're actually gonna give up as well. If you want something to happen and you're praying for this one outcome, man, give up something else, because I just couldn't even imagine if my grandfather wasn't with me right now. And I promise you, I prayed every second of this drive to the hospital. I was just praying over and over and over again, telling myself and telling the Lord and telling my grandmother, if you just please just make him better. And then once you make him better, I promise you, I will be more present back into our lives like how it once was. Because his job was the only thing that was hindering us from what we used to do, because we used to hang out on the weekends. On my job, I get every other Friday off. I used to come to the house and spend the whole 3 days down here, and that shit means stuff. But it's once you take that away, this job is not worth my relationship with my grandfather. This job is not. That's where I have an understanding now. This job is nothing compared